Peace, peace, peace. What's good, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing well. Another day, another way. Hey, it is what it is. And I'm feeling mighty good this morning, actually. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, self development. What talking about self development, and because I really want, excuse, because I really wanted to like get into a particular issue because I was talking yesterday when I was watching the game with my kids. I was and I was talking about a lot of things because anytime I come into contact with my kids, I always end up talking a lot, right? But welcome in. Hit that like button for me, y'all. I appreciate it. But I was really speaking about like a lot of us are experiencing weakness, because we leave off things because we learn new things and then we leave off the stuff that we already know. So I was really trying to emphasize when I was speaking to one of my children in particular. I was trying to saying that the routine that we have established over time, over years, like growing up and different things. These ritualistic routines that we have, they are very, very beneficial that we stick to some of them, a lot of them. You know what I mean? Don't just leave off. When you learn new things and you start weighing it up with the old stuff and all that. Like some stuff, the old mentality of doing way of doing things is not good, but certain things like being consistent, just like daily routines, like a lot of us is learning a lot of different things when we learning it from another perspective. But getting up and praying in the morning, getting up and washing up, getting up and saying certain positive like affirmations and different kind of things. Just putting these sayings, even if you don't know what affirmations mean or what it do. I mean, just good sayings. And then, like when you wake up, you might got it written on your wall, like "Let's win," or "I can't lose." You know what I mean? It's written on this wall. You're up on the ceiling, you got, you know what I mean? I refuse to lose. All these different things. These are like affirmations. You can write these things on the wall. But I'm not gonna lie. Growing up as a kid, a young adult, and really all throughout my life, even up to now, like I'm the kind of person that do stuff like that. Like I write on the wall. You know what I'm saying? Because and this is something so maybe subconsciously I always had like a way of I don't know that this motivate. Well, not I didn't have a way of motivating myself. I had to motivate myself because I didn't have like motivation from other people and other things. I always had to motivate myself every single day, even to this day. You know what I mean? Right now, I had to motivate myself to establish something new, like which is going live in the daytime, going live in the daytime, and and I'm going to be sticking to it every single day. Hey, Miss Carter, thanks for the heart, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you always. I hope you're doing good today too.
Talking about we talking about hold on one second, I'm this thing. Uh you know,
Just following good routines, establishing new good routines, adding on to like what you already have and building. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. Like what I'm saying. Every day, like we living and we learning. Let's start adding on. Adding on. It's just like when you in the gym and you working out. I always go back to that, right? Guess what? If when you're in the gym and you're doing certain things, you have certain things implemented into your workout routine. Boom. All right, you're doing push-ups and you pull-ups. All right, and then like over a course of 4 or 5 days, or maybe in the next week, you'll add on some dips and some squats, and then you may get on the treadmill for like 20 minutes. But you're constantly adding on. Hey, what's up, brother Nathan? Peace, man. Welcome in. I got you on the pin. I'm gonna put you on the pin too, Miss Quana. Drop a comment so I can put you up there. Make sure y'all make friends with bro Nathan. Um, but that's one of the ways of getting stronger, staying stronger, and also maintaining whatever it is that you already got for yourself. But staying motivated. You know what I mean? Engaging and you know, that's good, man. It's good to see you, man. I appreciate you coming in, y'all. Engaging with other positive people that's trying to do something with themselves, people that's like God conscious, you know what I mean, in whatever form or fashion you believe in God and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think that these are the best people. The God people to me is my most beloved. You know what I mean? So like all of these things mixed in with one, I know that I produce success from that. So I'm not going. I don't talk. I'm only going to speak about what I have experience with. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm only going to speak about what I have experience with, and that's how I'm carried. Every single day. But no, I'm gonna start trying to go live early in the day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be in the states for a little while longer. For a little while longer. And so I want to establish a couple good things. I just want to stay positive with my own self, stay motivated, and always stay a little bit above. Well, no, a little bit ahead of the game. You know what I'm saying? And not getting caught up into just a lot of the mess that's going on in the world. Thanks for the likes too, Nathan. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all. Y'all got me up to 1K. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Real talk. When you going live, I ain't seen. I got a lot of friends now. Like when the next time you going live, bro? I'm gonna put you back up. You still ain't making no comment, Miss Quana. Well, you probably commented and then it probably got pushed out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was have had some real good, had a real couple, real good conversation with my kids yesterday. They was bidding on me. You know what I mean? They was cracking jokes on me and stuff like that. But it's all good because they always know I always go deep. No matter what if they start talking about something and I get in it, I'm gonna start talking about it and telling you what the hell it is about from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they was joking on me, but you know, that's what it is. I mean, we gotta accept what we are. As you get older, you know what I'm saying, and you living, you turn into something different from each chapter of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm the elder. I'm the elder now. I'm not the young guy just talking and being emotional or just. I'm speaking from a lot of knowledge. I'm speaking from a lot of experience. No matter what the case may be, whether it be just like going to school, working jobs, raising kids, being married, being divorced, you name it. Like I have experience with these things being as I've lived. So I have a detailed perspective about things that they really is just experiencing in their life. Point blank. Period. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when you go, I go deep, but I'm not really going deep. I'm just telling you what time it is from reality. Like one of my nephews said one time, me and my nephew was having a conversation, and everything he was talking about, I had like an answer for it, or I had like some type of remedy, or I just had an answer for it. He was like, "Yo," he said, "Damn, you always got something to say about everything." Right? I said, "Listen, man, I'm like 20 years older than you. I was living like a whole 20 years on this earth before you when you was born. Like so, like I'm just saying, this shit, the stuff that you talking about, I already, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing. Like you pissing and moaning about one thing, and I'm like, man, you be alright." And how young people think that you ain't being serious, but I ain't even want to get on that. But just that's how yesterday went, as usual. And make sure, hold on, I'm gonna put Miss Quana back up. She back on the pin. Make sure y'all make friends with her. She one of my besties, and she's one of my biggest supporters. She always comes in and she supports me, and I really appreciate her. I really appreciate her for that. And yeah, y'all make sure y'all link up with each other. But that's how it is. It's funny me myself becoming older than just but it is what it is. And we gotta accept these roles. We got, you know what I'm saying. We really gotta accept these roles because, and a lot of times, I felt myself at times not wanting to say certain things because I didn't. I felt like I didn't want to be like talking too much, to the young people or just making them feel uncomfortable. Thanks, Miss Liz. Thanks for the heart, me. I appreciate it. Make sure you drop a comment, Miss Liz, so I can get you on the pin. Also, make sure y'all make friends with Miss Liz, my gifter. And I would like refrain from trying to speak. But the bottom line is, when people was talking to me when I was a young guy, right? Thanks, bro, Nathan. I appreciate you, man. When people was speaking to me when I was young, I wasn't really listening. I was listening though, but I wasn't like how when somebody tell you to give you some advice about something, you don't just jump. Uh, I'm doing well, Miss Liz. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all, Miss Liz, she on the pen. But you know what I'm saying. When somebody, when older people give you advice, you don't take it like. right there instantly on the spot. You let it linger in your mind and in your brain, and let's say, a little bit down the line, you'll start being like, oh, okay, all right, I see what you're saying. You start and you may implement it into your life, right? So, but it's your job. It's your job to say what you're supposed to say, regardless if they listen to you right there at that point in time. Because for real, a lot of the stuff that my mom and my dad had said to me as a either a child or a young guy, it stayed in my head. It's just that I didn't like nobody jumps and just listens to it immediately when he's being told. But down the line, I would understand what they were trying to tell me on that particular day. So that's just something to think about. You know what I'm saying? That's just something to think about because you know I just know that that's one of our problems. You know what I mean? It's today that people are not accepting their role. Whether it be the man and the woman role, whether it be the grandparents being grandparents. Like when I was growing up, I'm just saying this is like or being parents, and I'm not perfect at none of these things. Trust and believe. That's why I'm speaking on it because I'm trying to put it in my head that I'm going to change and be better because that's what I need to be doing, and that's I know for a fact that's what everybody need to be doing. I had a good day with my kids yesterday, and I'm very very I'm blessed and highly favored. You know what I'm saying on the strength of that. Just like that's a reason for me to be happy because there's been a lot of ups and downs with me and my children throughout the years, and I got children. I have children of different ages. You know what I'm saying? I have grown children and I have grandchildren. Shoot, my oldest grandchild is 10 years old. So that just goes to show you, like, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But I'm not. Right now. I'm somebody's grandfather. Grand Rising. Yep, it's her. I appreciate you coming in. I got you on the pen too. Make sure y'all make friends with. Yep, it's her. Are we friends? Yep, it's her. Yes, we sure are. Yep, it's her. Uh, she doesn't have a bio, so I can't read your bio, but she has 1,804 friends that she has friended, and she has 1,848 friends that have friended and followed her. So she's a serious TikToker, clearly, because she has more than 1,000 on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So she's serious about TikTok. Let's make friends with her. Let's link up and let's engage with her content. Also, let's engage with everybody's content. We got 5, 6 people in here. You know what I'm saying? If you're seeing people in the content, go on their page, like, comment, and repost their last two videos or posts. You know what I'm saying? I ask you to do that for me. You know what I'm saying? If you can, if you when you go off or right whatever, like go on my last two posts, and I appreciate if you would like, comment, and repost them. Like commenting, commenting, and reposting each other's content is what's going to push us over the top, and we definitely need to get into that ASAP, like right now. You know what I'm saying? Day in and day out, I'm really really pushing, and I ain't gonna lie. Out of a lot of informative pages I have, like people who like are educating uh everybody about how to move on this app. But it's a girl that I follow. Her name is Monster Mara. Like she's very, what I'm saying. I like she's I'm just saying I have learned a lot from her. I've learned from other people's pages, but Monster Mara, if y'all see her, y'all should follow her, and y'all should really like just jump on her. You want to learn a lot of little things, you know what I mean, about TikTok. You want to learn a lot of very very important things, especially if you want to get money on the platform. Um, that's just that for that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Monster Mara. But yeah, and I just was on her live. She's actually live right now as I speak. But what else I was gonna say? And for whatever genre that you say that you have or that you on, thanks for the heart me. Hey, drop a comment. Drop a comment so I can get. I want to get everybody on the pen as much as possible. So that we can link up. Sweet soul, I got you. Thanks for coming in. You on the pen now. Sweet soul. Sweet soul is another one. She has 1,248 friends that have followed her, and she has friended 690 people. She doesn't have a bio, though she needs a bio. Sweet soul, you need a bio. Um, but make sure y'all friend her. She's on the pin. She's a serious TikToker. Anybody that has over 1,000 friends and supporters and vice versa and all that, they serious about TikTok. So make sure y'all help her get her numbers up. And yeah, it's a lot of things all in one. You know, like me, I'm not all about the money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm mostly about my message. You know what I'm saying? And but success in life comes from many different things, and it's not just it's not just about money. It's not just about money. It's about also your physical, spiritual, and mental health. Um, your family life. You know, there's a lot of different aspects that yeah, yeah. You said so. Hold on. What you say? You said you have a bio. I'm on fire. Oh, that's. Oh, you can't read people. I didn't know that. You know that out of all the time I've been on here, I didn't know that you couldn't read if somebody has a private page. You can't read their bio. I did not know that. Yeah. Well, guess what? I learned something for the day. Um, but what I was saying, yeah, you do have to have. It's a lot of different things that constitute success. You know, meaning like you got to have a lot of different things. It's not just one thing. So if you focus too much on money and not enough on your physical health or your spiritual health and your mental health, you're going to have deficiencies. So you know we got to really like be balanced individuals and do it and do everything. You know what I mean? And to the best of our ability, to the best to the best of our ability. But you know, that's just I'm just saying, you know, and I'm really just talking, but I'm not really just talking. This is really like this is really what I'm about. You know what I'm saying on a daily basis. Like I'm not really like I'm not chasing. You know what I mean? I spent years of my life being a chaser, chasing money. Being honest, not really chasing women, but just having women and stuff like that. All of that kind of mess. You know, what I mean, I've already dealt with that in my life. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, by me living, I've learned and I've grown up, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of different ways. So, you know, I can really advise myself and anybody who want to listen about a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? And as you live, you become more balanced, and you know, like a lot of the things that you were chasing wasn't really good for you. You know what I'm saying? It's best for you, you know, like focusing on yourself and your family and what your in your goals, being balanced, you know, and all that you do. Don't be overbearing towards people and stuff like that. Because I've been like that too. That's another thing. Like I used to be like an ultra. I used to be a real ultra religious person. You know what I'm saying? So I've been like that. Not self righteous. I ain't gonna say I was ever self righteous, but I think I know that I've definitely been like an overbearing religious person. I just have. Uh, you know, and I kind of like raised my children. You know, like when I was still a married man, with my family and stuff like that. I definitely was like that. And so I can speak from experience with that particular thing. But we live, we learn, we grow, and this causes us to change. And hopefully, most of us change for the better. You know what I mean? And when you change for the better, you get a chance to see the world from a different perspective. Um, you know, it's a sad thing. You know, like when you realize that a lot of the people, you know, because I was the other day I had an opportunity. I was around, you know, a lot of my old friends. You know, we spent a little bit, just a little pinch of time around each other, and a lot of them were still talking the same mess, still worrying about the same crap. And I feel, well, I'm just say, I'm not saying like I'm not better than nobody. I'm just saying I feel sorry for people who still stuck on the same stuff from 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like still like think that these are like issues that we need to be talking about or arguing about or all this different stuff. Because I know for a fact that We should be worrying about, especially people my age. I'm worrying about staying healthy. You know what I mean? I'm worrying about staying positive. You know what I'm saying? I'm worrying about not being overtaken by the negativity that's going on in the world. That has always been going on in the world. Because another big part about the negativity in the world, for real, a lot of for real, we need to ignore. We need to ignore a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff needs to really truly be ignored to a degree. You know, yeah. Thank you, Sweet Soul. I appreciate you. I'm putting you back up. Miss Sweet Soul is on the comments. Make sure y'all link up. Also, make sure y'all link up with my backup. Captain Avatar is in the place, is in the house. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate the likes, y'all. Y'all keep liking the live and sharing the live too. Cause sharing the live is very, very beneficial. It brings more people. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, it brings more people into the live so that we can make more connections, and also we can all, hey, some more people that and it gives energy to what we doing. Because if you're in there supporting me, clearly I support you. Clearly, as we know, when we supporting each other, we want to bring energy towards what we trying to establish. This is another way how you manifest too, like by having even with Monster Mara. I'm just saying when the people get together on one mind, on the one. Thanks for the shares. I see you, sweet soul. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. When the people come together on one accord, on one mindset, on one thought, these thoughts manifest. That's why. So like, that's why. The more I see, I just know that we got to lock in as a team. We got as a team to win on this app. You know what I mean? Not as freestylers. The freestylers, you don't see a lot of freestylers. You don't see a lot of freestylers. It happens, but you don't. The teamwork makes the dream work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you right back up. Yeah. Thanks, Miss Sweet Soul. I appreciate you. So we need to link with each other. We need to like, comment, repost each other's content, engaging with each other's content. When you see it come down to FYP. And another thing, hey y'all, hashtag FYP, y'all, please. I appreciate it. Also, engaging with each other's live stream, even if you don't have time, because I'm the same way. It be time I don't have time. Well, my mind is on something else, and I can't sit in somebody's live and tap it up and all that. But guess what? I'm going to quickly come into your live and I'm going to tap it up. I'm going to give you at least 300 taps. I'm going to give you about 20, 30, 40 shares. I'm going to drop the daily heart me. The daily heart me is very important. So it just is. That's if you're doing live. Go in the live, drop the daily heart me. Maybe drop whatever. If you want to drop some roses or whatever kind of, you know. But the daily heart me is very important. If you don't do nothing else, just go to live, like the live, drop the daily heart me, 30, 40 shares, boom, and keep moving. Thanks, Miss Liz. Thanks for the shares. Keep dropping the comments. Drop hashtag FYP, y'all. If y'all hashtag the FYP, then it's easy. Oh, I didn't even know that. I didn't know that, Miss Liz. I appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you, Miss Liz. That's what's up. But see, that's what I'm talking about. Because that's something that I've done over time. I've always used multiple. I have multiple accounts, so I have what's the word? I've gone. I will go into if you're my friend and I support you. I will go into your room with both of my accounts, and I have both my phones. See, this is how I do it. I sit both of my. See, I got two phones. I have both my phones sitting together like this while I'm on your live with both of my accounts, and I will tap. See, I'll do this, and I will tap both at the same time. I'll be tapping both screens. All that I've been doing that for the longest time. But I'm just saying, supporting each other and getting each other over the top and getting each other to the top is these are the things that you got to do. And we learn on this journey. We just learn over time. You know what I mean? It's easy to burn out. It's real easy to burn out. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna burn out. And if we do burn out, we're gonna run it back. We're gonna get right back to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm sticking to. You know what I mean? I've been in this game of life for a long time, for a very very long time, and I'm a winner, and I'm gonna continue to win. You know what I'm saying? And but winning ain't just being rich. Winning ain't just always winning, because winning in life is it's not always just one thing. You know what I mean? In order for you to be a winner and have knowledge of yourself and knowledge of how to win, sometimes you have to go through hardships and overcome hardships. So that makes you even more solid when you know that you can overcome difficulties and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So we just want to stay on a positive note. It is what it is, but it's a lot more than that. It ain't just it is what it is, and we just casually just be no. It is what it is. We striving, we working, we grinding, we hustling, we staying positive, we walking with God. You know what I mean? We having that strong remembrance of God, Allah, the Most High, the original Creator. Um, you know what I mean? And we doing this on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? On a daily basis, every day. You know what I mean? And guess what? You can keep running that same play. So I just said, keep talking about it over and over again, because guess what? That's what the people need to be resonating with. And I ain't telling nobody what to do, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about for daily life and daily maintenance, just daily maintenance, daily maintaining. Like just maintaining yourself on a daily basis is basic things. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you want to have good teeth and strong teeth, you should get up every day and brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? It really is a good thing for you to do if you want to preserve, you want to have good oral hygiene, and you want to have teeth down the line. Brush your teeth. It's the same, but so maintaining yourself, your spirit. Well, the spirit is yourself, but you know what I'm just saying. Everything that's with yourself. Then you got to do certain things every day, and you can't be like thinking that, oh, that was man. I'm tired of talking about that. I'm tired of talking about God. I'm tired of talking about health and eating right. I'm tired of talking about having good hygiene. I'm tired of talking about being positive with your family and striving to like do the best you can with your family and things that. Nah, that's every day. That's every day. I know for a fact that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all coming in and supporting a brother. Cause definitely I'm having a good morning. I think I'm ready to head to yeah, cause I got a drink that I do every morning now when I get up. But I didn't want to mess around, and I do like baking soda and lemon juice. Well, I don't have no lemons right now. I got limes. I got a big bag of key limes, right? But baking soda and key limes are very, very good. Baking soda is actually good for your body. So if you could do your research on the health benefits of sodium bicarbonate, which is baking soda. But baking soda is actually it's like an alkalizer. It alkalizes the body, but it's also good for your prostate. It also it cleans you out too in the daytime. It works really 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 well for me. Like when I make my mixture in the morning, I do one spoonful of baking soda with the I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I got a restriction. Maybe because I'm talking about health stuff. I don't know. I didn't say nothing heals nothing, but baking soda and lemon juice is something that's good for your health. But I just got a warning. They just gave me a warning. I don't know what I said. I didn't say nothing. It heals or nothing, like, but I don't know. They do. I know that they kind of are against you saying certain things in relation to health. So I don't know. And you have to constantly stay up on. We do. Not you. Us. We have to stay on top of the rules, because the rules of the game change uh, constantly. Who that? Mr. Sorrell, the A. Sean. That's A. Sean, right? What's up, baby boy? But yeah, I probably got it. I don't know. I'm probably say something about. I don't know. They changed the rules, because I know before. You shouldn't really speak on things, saying things, giving medical advice. Basically, like I know the system is against that, but taking care of your health. But make a long story short, the only reason I was talking about it because I drank the drink, the baking soda and the lemon juice, and it makes me have to go to the bathroom. So I've been on this live for a little bit of time, but it's almost time. It's time about almost time for me to go uh to go through my process. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, I'm glad I was able to I was able to get on and kick it with y'all and spread. Hopefully, I spread some positivity. You know what I mean? Uh, Reese, thank you, Miss Reese. I appreciate you coming in. Let me get you up on get you up here on this pen. Y'all make sure y'all make friends with Miss Reese. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming in too, Miss Reese. But like, yeah, definitely have a good day. You know what I mean? What they say, do it on purpose. Um, make yourself have a good day. Just to stay positive, no matter what is going on. You know what I'm saying? Be positive. Say good words about yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And say good words and helpful words to other people. Um, Strongest energy is the love energy. That's why they say love conquers all, because it do. Because love conquers hate, and you know that love energy. What goes around comes around. If you put love out, it's gonna come back to you. Even if it don't come back from the people that you have loved, you will get love from others. You know what I mean? The universe, God, Allah, the Most High will make a way will make a way for it to come back to you. Thanks, Mr. Reese. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get you back up here one more time. And really, that's what we doing today. And we supporting one another. And make sure y'all see Miss Reese on the pen. Make sure y'all engage with her content. Also, I want everybody, any if you can remember this, everybody go on each other's profile. Go to their last. Make sure, cause see, I'm on Miss Reese joint right now on my backup. Right, go to two, her last two. Make sure you like, comment, and repost her last two. This is what we want to start doing. This is what I want to do every day. I'll just share. I'll just like, comment, and share one. I'm going to the second one. I'm on the second one now. Um, I'm copying the link. I'm reposting. I'm saving in the favorites. I'm not gonna be able to make a long comment because I'm doing it live, but I'm giving her some hearts and stuff. But they say you're supposed to make sure you say 5 words. I can't say 5 words right now because I'm talking and you know what I mean, and I'm liking. So guess what, Miss Reese, I have liked, commented, and I have reposted your last two. What I'm saying is, this is what we want to do for each other. This is what you want to do, especially for your supporters that come onto your page and support your lives and support your content. Like, comment, and repost. I appreciate you too, Miss Reese. Definitely, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, and repost. If you see the person going live, if you have time, go into their live. Drop the daily heart me. Make some type of comments. Make a hashtag FYP. Share the live 20, 30 times. It's very, very easy to just press the screen and send it out to 10, 20, 30 of your friends. You know what I'm saying? Tap it up like 100 times, 200 times, and then leave and then keep moving. You know what I'm saying? But this is how this is how we do. This is how we get the ball rolling. This is how we support one another in the best way for success. For success, not just for you know what I mean, for just for fun and all that. Like for success. Some of us have a positive message outside of like the realm of like let's say making money on here, right? So, but you know what I mean. Whatever. If you run across some personalities that you like, and you just like about what they talk about, or you just whatever, you know what I'm saying. You like how they look. I don't know, whatever. Like you know what I'm saying. If you find some personalities like that, okay, cool, fine, dandy. But TikTok most of the people on here is a combination of a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying. We got messages, and we trying to make money, all that. So like hey, figure out who it is that you like and support them, and hopefully they support you, and everybody can win. And on that note, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna dial out y'all, and I really appreciate y'all. And I'm definitely, because I got on early today, I will be coming back on later on. But everybody have a good, productive day. Stay positive, show some love, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.